I'll start this by saying I have a really off knowledge of Dragon Ball. I'm gonna start by saying that because I have seen some of the series but I've never fully watched through all of it. I don't know much about the characters, but I know a bit about it. So I can hold somewhat of conversation. So
Yeah.
so about Sparking Zero? What makes a Dragon Ball fan excited? I'll ask you this.
Are we treating this like you're interviewing me?
Oh hell yeah. Okay, so what's so exciting about
Okay.
Sparking Zero
Put
for
that up
a
with that. What makes a Dragon Ball fan excited for Sparking Zero?
yes, because from outside it looks cool. It's a I Budokai Tenkaichi 4 have played or Budokai Tenkaichi played a bit of as you've probably seen in the background right now. Quite an enjoyable game. What makes it such a great game compared to the other Dragon Ball games? Why shouldn't I pick up Xenoverse or what was it, the fighting game in lieu of Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat?
fighters. I fucking I'll compose myself. I'll be professional. Tenkaichi games and the Budokai games immerse you more as playing as the character itself. Like Xenoverse, yes, you can select what transformation you have, what skills and whatnot you have. And fighters, yes, you do play as a single character, but it's not a 3D arena based like what this is. Like you don't feel like you are the character compared to what you did in Budokai. Is when you played as Goku and you transformed Super Saiyan and you got a whole new moveset, you feel like you are the character. It's basically like what first person shooter, but from a third person point of view inside the game. And to see it being redone with everything that's happened with Dragon Ball back into Sparking Zero now, it, why the hell wouldn't we be hyped? I mean, just even if you don't know much about Dragon Ball, just to see the graphics, the detail, and how the game unfolds. And if you were to go back and play the original games, you would slowly start to build up the hype for this game.
So Sparking Zero is obviously it's made with Tenkaichi in mind, although strangely not keeping its name. A quite odd choice in my opinion,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's meant to be combined between the Tenkaichi series and the Sparking series. They are pretty much almost the same game. The Sparking series was a little bit different though with how it played. I never actually played it. I might show some gameplay of it in the video. Don't know. I'll have to find it. But yeah, there is a little bit of a difference between them. It's the Sparking games looked more aesthetically pleasing than Tenkaichi because it was made after them. But the Tenkaichi games still had probably the best combat experience out of the game so far.
alrighty, so
That's the difference I see.
you think they're trying to combine the fidelity of the Sparking series with the combat and raw fun of the Tenkaichi series. I find that quite interesting. I can't think of any games that have a similar fighting system to the Dragon Ball series, and the ability to power up seems quite enjoyable too.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
this series, from my understanding, it has a lot of the characters from the newer series of Dragon Ball. Do you think it's
Yes.
going to include some of the characters from? Because if I remember correctly, currently being released is Dragon Ball Superheroes, if I'm not mistaken, or Dragon Ball
That
Z
has been
Heroes?
released. It's Dragon Ball Dynama is the new series that's coming out soon.
Jesus, they
They're all turned back into kids again, so it'll be fucking interesting.
Oh, alright then. So do you think they're going to try and include? Do you think they're going to try and include characters from these series? Maybe some DLC or something? Do you think they're going to go along those lines?
I don't see why not, man. It's really from a business point of view, it just makes sense to have DLC.
Okay.
It is interesting because we won't know until they release the full roster, which I think we're getting close to an actual release date. But I reckon they will eventually.
Oh, so they haven't actually set an actual release date yet.
No, it's still a wish list. We're still holding out for an actual release date. I predict it will either be, I want to say late this year, like Christmas time, but realistically, I'd rather them take longer. So I'm gonna say probably quarter of the way through next year to the end of next year. Quarter to the middle of next year. I'll put it between that.
Alrighty then.
So it'll be interesting.
So, let me think. I had a question.
What's a character you're gonna play in Dragon Ball?
What's character? Oh,
Who's gonna be your main man?
okay, so this one I know people
Or
probably
woman.
get annoyed about, but yeah, since I haven't seen the series and I don't know much about it, this might annoy people. I just really enjoy Yamcha because I
You're an
like
advocate of
the
Wolfang
concept.
Fist.
What was that? Sorry, the Wolfang Fist. Yeah,
You're an
I
advocate
like
of the Wolfang Fist.
I like the concept of just in a fight between gods, people who've literally punched open realities, from what I can tell, is just
Yes.
a dude. Just a dude who, like, from my understanding, it wasn't Yamcha like Goku's rival in like the original Dragon Ball series?
I haven't actually fully watched the original Dragon Ball, but the original Dragon Ball, Goku did fight Yamcha for like a period of time, for like 1 to 2 episodes. They were at odds when they first met each other, but then Bulma stepped in. Yamcha saw Bulma and was just like, "I want me some of that." Okay, we're friends now, Goku. We're homeboys.
Yeah, it's so sad
That's
to know that.
literally it.
So sad that seasons later he gets dumped for a guy with like
Bro, he cheated.
gravity-defying hair. What was that, sorry?
Bro, that receding hairline is never. Yamcha cheated on Bulma first.
He did?
He was sleeping with other women. Yeah. They were together for like the end of the original Dragon Ball. And then start of Z is just like, yo, where's Yamcha, Bulma? I think the bastard's cheating on me.
Are you kidding? What? Why?
No, bro. I'm not kidding. Well, I don't know, man. It's Yamcha. He's the ladies' man. Bro, you see him abridged. It's the joke at the start is like, where's Yamcha? I think the bastard's cheating on me.
Okay, I want to point this out. When I watch a bridge, I take none of it as actual canon because I'm guessing they're just making a bunch of jokes.
They're making fun of the canon. They do take the canon and they spin it into a joke.
ridiculous.
So
That's
that is
sad. I'm not sure if I like Yamcha too much then. Well, I'd say Yamcha's one. I say Yamcha is probably one of the ones I want to play now, but now I'm a little bit. I'll tell you one that I know for a fact that I'm definitely going to play. The most powerful character in all of Dragon Ball. I'm sure that he will be like meta defining for the years to come. Dr. Satan. Or is it Mr. Satan?
Dr.
So- Just give him a stethoscope and it'll be fine.
Alright, listen here, kids. You got a bad case of the runs. Dr.
Yeah.
Satan. Yeah, I reckon Satan will be one of 2 ways. One, they will. Okay, I don't think he'll get one of 2 ways. I think he will just be weak, but I imagine like you power him up to the max with like the mods. Oh, not the mods. The Pataras that you can have. I forgot the actual name of it, but like the customization you had in BT3, I imagine it's gonna be the same for Sparking Zero, where you can like increase their attack stats, lower defense stats, and whatnot. I imagine once you give Hercule the strongest thing there, he will just kick ass.
Okay.
So I can just imagine like he does 0 damage, but there's gonna be that one attack that if you get hit, you are fucked.
Yes, I would love if they did that. But this brings up a separate question that I'm curious about. So, how are they going to scale these? Because like, how the hell are you going to make a game where Goku is basically equivalently the same power throughout all of his transformations? Because you can't make this game you can't make this game and then make all the characters the same, but you also can't make them the power can't be too different.
No.
Or the game's gonna be horrible.
So, what there will be a slight attack bonus when you transform for certain characters. Like, you see this in BT3 already. There is a difference between if you hit someone in base form and Super Saiyan and whatnot. There will be that. The good thing is someone could be like Super Saiyan God, like we see in gameplay trailer. What am I going with here? We see Whis and Beerus. You can, like, yes, they are going to be very powerful and probably have stronger attacks than most of the other characters, and the movesets will be differently, but by the end of it, the still will work the same mechanics as every other character. So you could go Krillin versus Beerus, And if you have a shithouse Beerus player, doesn't matter how strong he is, if you have a half decent Krillin player who knows how to play the game, Beerus is losing. It's like us when the background here is fucking, I'm Beerus, you're Yamcha. And like, yeah, I'm dicking around with you, but fucking, you're still kicking my ass. It will work the same way in that sense. It won't be a big power scale difference. It won't be lore accurate. Just Hakai fucking eviscerates Yamcha.
Yeah, because it'd be a bit unfair for some cases. The game seems pretty exciting. For a person who hasn't played much of Dragon Ball games, haven't seen much of the series, I might give it a try. I probably will. You'll probably force me to give it a try.
I won't force you, but just, bro, if this thing comes out, just already expect me to be playing it non-stop. I will take time off work to fucking play it.
Brings up the major question. What is this being released on?
PC, PlayStation 5, the new Xbox Gen. We don't know if it's cross-platform yet. We believe it is. Actually, I also think it's the Switch. I'd have to check. But yeah, it's all platforms and consoles. But we don't know if it's cross-platform. It is online gameplay that has been confirmed.
Oh yeah, that.
But yeah, we don't know much more.
Any final words?
What is the main thing you're looking forward to wrap this up?
Oh.
Any final words?
Okay. I'll
let you go first.
I can't say I'm looking forward to much. I can hope that the graphics are nice. They look great. All I can really hope for is that the game can spark my interest in this series.
Oh, it will, my boy. It will. It will. 100%. Hey, if anyone out there is interested in me and Phoenix doing a series together, I already have a few in mind, but if you're interested, go ahead, leave a like on the video, comment down below. And as for any last words from me, rest in peace, Toriyama Sensei. Thank you for giving us a great series. Thank you to Mr. Phoenix for giving me an interview that I was not expecting. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Most of all, till next time, stay safe.